This is a quick and dirty tutorial of how I do foredge gilding on a text block. I'm going to start by putting some scratch paper on either side of the text block and then loading it into my book press, which I have on its side and propped up on 2 pieces of scrap chipboard so that it sticks out just a little bit. I sand by hand. I start at 120 and then slowly step my way all the way up to 3000, which is super fine grit. And along the text block carefully with the grain of the paper and slowly work your way through the different grits until you get to the end, and it should look smoother than a baby's bottom if you've done it right. If you see any dark patches, do it again. Next, I mix some PVA glue with some water until it looks basically like skim milk, and then I take my big brush and mop that shit directly onto the edge of the text block and carefully apply a piece of pre-cut foil and rub out the bubbles with my fingers. I let that thing completely air dry for at least 15 to 20 minutes, and then I go over it again with the mini heat press, and then very, very carefully and slowly peel off the foil. If there's any spot where the foil didn't totally adhere, go back over it again with the mini heat press and try and work it in there. And then very, very slowly peel the rest of the foil off. If you're not happy with the first pass, you can put another layer of foil on again. I was happy with this, so I went on to the last step, which is waxing it like a car. So it's the same idea. You put some wax on there and it helps seal it in. Rub it on and then wipe it off until it's shiny again. Then you can very carefully bend the pages until they crack apart. This is not like bending painted pages. You want to be super careful and gentle, but eventually they will start to crack apart and you've got beautiful gilded foredges.